Have you ever wondered why many people with diabetes still feel tired, constantly hungry, or experience frequent blood sugar crashes even when they are taking medication and following a strict diet? The problem might not lie in the medication or the disease itself, but in what you are overlooking in your daily meals. Hello there, I am truly honored to be here with you today. And joining me on this important journey is Dr. Wendy Suzuki. She is a world-renowned neuroscientist with more than 25 years of research on how food and lifestyle impact brain health, cardiovascular function, and especially chronic disease management such as diabetes. We have discovered that aside from medication and physical activity, choosing the right types of food, particularly plant-based proteins, can make a significant difference in managing blood sugar, improving insulin function, reducing inflammation, supporting the nervous system, and even helping you feel more energized each day. In today's video, I will take you through the top 4 best plant-based protein sources for people with diabetes. These are compiled from reliable scientific studies and recommended by leading nutrition experts. I will not only tell you the names of these foods, but also explain the biology behind them, how they influence insulin hormones, and especially how to prepare them in the most effective way. If you feel overwhelmed by the countless food options out there, or simply want to manage your diabetes in a natural, safe, and sustainable way, then stay with me until the end of this video. 1. Quinoa, the golden grain for diabetics. If you are looking for a grain that is both nutritious and helps stabilize blood sugar, then quinoa is truly a natural gift that you can easily incorporate into your daily meals. Quinoa has a medium glycemic index of around 53, which means it does not cause a sudden spike in blood sugar. This is extremely important for diabetics because low or moderate GI foods help maintain stable glucose levels and prevent fatigue after meals. Every 100 grams of cooked quinoa provides about 120 kilocalories, 21 grams of carbohydrates, 2.8 grams of fiber, and 4 grams of protein. While the carbohydrate content is not low, its soluble fiber content helps slow down digestion and glucose absorption, easing the burden on the pancreas and maintaining stable blood sugar levels. More than just a smart carbohydrate source, quinoa is one of the rare plant foods that contains all 9 essential amino acids. This helps build and maintain muscle mass, which is especially useful for older adults experiencing age-related muscle loss. Quinoa is also rich in manganese, 40% of daily needs, magnesium 9%, iron 15%, and folate 19%. These micronutrients are crucial for metabolizing sugar and fat, producing red blood cells, supporting the nervous system, improving insulin sensitivity. According to a study published in Diabetes Care, people who consume higher amounts of magnesium in their diet have up to 33% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Magnesium also helps insulin enzymes work more efficiently, enabling cells to better use glucose. Another factor that makes quinoa valuable for diabetics is its antioxidant content. It contains flavonoids, such as quercetin and camphorol, which reduce inflammation, protect blood vessels from damage caused by high glucose levels, and lower the risk of cardiovascular complications, a common concern in long-term diabetics. Let's not forget potassium. 100 grams of quinoa provides about 5% of the daily potassium requirement. Potassium helps regulate blood pressure, heart rhythm, and reduces kidney strain, which is especially important for diabetics taking medication that may affect kidney function. How to use quinoa effectively and deliciously. Morning. Cook quinoa with plant-based milk like almond milk, add chia seeds and some berries to make a gentle cereal porridge. This keeps you full longer and prevents mid-morning blood sugar drops. Lunch or dinner. Mix quinoa with boiled vegetables, chickpeas, and olive oil to make a salad. Combine it with soups, stews, or use it as filling for vegetarian dishes. Note: a proper portion is half a cup of cooked quinoa, about 80 grams, providing around 20 grams of carbs, 4 grams of protein, and 3 grams of fiber. For those with kidney issues, limit quinoa intake due to its higher phosphorus and oxalate content compared to brown rice or oats. Quinoa is not just a grain, it is a nutritional tool that helps you manage diabetes in a sustainable and enjoyable way. 2. Seeds. Tiny nutritional gems for people with diabetes. You might be surprised, but tiny seeds like chia, flax, pumpkin, sunflower, and hemp are among the most ideal plant-based protein sources for people with diabetes. Not only are they rich in protein and fiber, but they also have extremely low glycemic index values, which help stabilize blood sugar levels naturally and effectively. Why are seeds suitable for people with diabetes? The nature of seeds is that they are packed with healthy fats, fiber, and protein, and contain almost no rapidly digestible carbohydrates. Therefore, they have minimal impact on blood sugar. For example, chia seeds have a GI of about 1 pumpkin seeds have a GI around 10. Sunflower seeds have a GI of approximately 35. With such low glycemic index values, these seeds do not cause sudden blood sugar spikes. Additionally, they help reduce the absorption speed of sugars from other foods when consumed together. Let's look at each seed more closely. Chia seeds. Chia seeds contain about 10 grams of fiber and 4 grams of protein per 28 grams, which is roughly 1 ounce. When soaked in water, chia seeds form a gel-like coating that slows down digestion. This effect causes sugars from other foods to be absorbed more slowly, helping maintain stable blood sugar after meals. A study published in the British Journal of Nutrition found that people with diabetes who consumed chia seeds daily experienced up to a 30% reduction in post-meal glucose spikes. The same study also noted reductions in blood pressure and body weight. Flax seeds. Flax seeds are rich in soluble fiber and ALA, short for alpha-linolenic acid, which is a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. ALA helps reduce inflammation and protects cardiovascular health. Many studies have shown that flax seeds help reduce HbA1c, which is the average blood sugar level over 3 months, and also decrease blood insulin levels in individuals with insulin resistance. Pumpkin and sunflower seeds. These seeds provide zinc, magnesium, selenium, and vitamin E, micronutrients that play key roles in improving insulin sensitivity, reducing inflammation in pancreatic cells, protecting blood vessels from high glucose damage. Magnesium in pumpkin seeds is particularly noteworthy. Each 28-gram serving, about 1 ounce, provides approximately 168 milligrams of magnesium, which is around 40% of the daily requirement. This is highly beneficial for supporting insulin function. Hemp seeds. Hemp seeds offer approximately 9 to 10 grams of protein per 28-gram serving. They are also rich in unsaturated fats, including omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, in an ideal balance for people with diabetes. Most importantly, hemp seeds do not cause bloating like some other seeds do, making them suitable for older adults or people with sensitive digestive systems. Biological benefits of seeds. The fiber in seeds increases the feeling of fullness and helps control weight, which is extremely important for people with diabetes. Healthy fats in seeds help reduce bad cholesterol, LDL, increase good cholesterol, HDL, and reduce inflammation. Vitamin E and other antioxidants in sunflower seeds help fight oxidative stress, one of the leading causes of nerve and blood vessel damage, and diabetic complications, like diabetic retinopathy. How to use seeds effectively and conveniently. Sprinkle seeds over plain yogurt, oatmeal, or vegetable salads. Use chia seeds to make sugar-free pudding or mix them with warm water and drink before meals. Flax seeds should be ground before use to ensure maximum nutrient absorption. Lightly roast pumpkin seeds and eat them as an afternoon snack. Hemp seeds taste great when sprinkled into vegetable smoothies, salads, or cooked in soups. Reasonable serving size. Use about 1 tablespoon, or roughly 10 to 15 grams per serving. You can take up to 2 servings per day, which equals 1 full serving of nutritional seeds. Important notes for people with kidney disease. Limit intake of seeds high in potassium and phosphorus, such as pumpkin seeds. Instead, prioritize chia or hemp seeds. Do not use flavored, salted, or sugar-coated seeds as they may counteract the health benefits. Store seeds in airtight containers in a cool place to prevent oxidation. Seeds are like secret weapons to help you control blood sugar, improve heart health, and boost daily energy levels. The best part is, you do not need to overhaul your entire meal plan. Just adding one small spoonful each day can deliver significant health benefits. 3. Tofu and tempeh, the perfect soy protein duo. When it comes to soy-based foods, most people think of tofu or soy milk. However, few realize that tofu and tempeh are actually two of the most valuable plant-based protein sources for individuals living with diabetes. Not only are they pure plant proteins, but they are also exceptionally friendly to blood sugar levels, easy to digest, simple to prepare, and suitable for older adults. Tofu is made from coagulated soy milk and has a soft texture with a mild taste. In contrast, tempeh is made from whole soybeans that have been naturally fermented. It has a firmer texture, a stronger flavor, and contains more fiber and protein than tofu. What they have in common is a very low glycemic index, meaning they do not cause sharp increases in blood glucose after meals. A standard 100-gram serving of tofu provides about 8 grams of protein and only around 70 kilocalories. Meanwhile, the same amount of tempeh delivers about 20 grams of protein, 5 grams of fiber, and 192 kilocalories. The higher calorie count in tempeh comes from retaining the whole soybeans and their healthy plant fats. This does not negatively affect health. On the contrary, it helps extend feelings of fullness and maintain stable energy levels for many hours. Both tofu and tempeh are rich in calcium, magnesium, iron, and folate. These nutrients are essential for supporting nerve function, building healthy blood cells, and most importantly, improving the body's sensitivity to insulin. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that isoflavones, which are natural compounds found in soy, can significantly reduce insulin levels in the blood. This leads to decreased insulin resistance and better blood sugar control. In particular, tempeh is naturally fermented, making it a rich source of probiotics. These beneficial bacteria help balance the gut microbiome, enhance digestion, improve mineral absorption, and reduce systemic inflammation, one of the core factors in the development of type 2 diabetes. Moreover, both tofu and tempeh contain monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats. These healthy fats help lower bad cholesterol, LDL, raise good cholesterol, HDL, and protect cardiovascular health, which is a top priority for people with diabetes. Ways to prepare tofu and tempeh. You can steam, bake, stir-fry, or toss tofu into a vegetable salad or soup. With tempeh, you can slice it thin, pan-fry, or grill it, and serve it with brown rice, sautéed vegetables, or olive oil salad. A simple and popular dish is pan-fried tempeh with low-sodium soy sauce, minced garlic, and a few slices of fresh ginger. It is flavorful and retains maximum nutritional value. If you prefer a light breakfast, you can finely chop tempeh and mix it into an omelet. This provides a high-protein meal without causing blood sugar spikes. Important notes: tempeh has higher phosphorus and potassium levels compared to tofu. Therefore, if you have kidney issues or need to control mineral intake, it is safer to choose tofu. Also, always select fresh tofu or tempeh products that are preservative-free, non-GMO, and avoid canned versions that may contain added salt, sugar, or artificial additives. Adding tofu and tempeh to your daily meal plan gives you access to high-quality plant-based protein that supports effective blood sugar management while also enhancing your overall health, including cardiovascular, digestive, and nervous system function. These two foods are incredibly common, reasonably priced, easy to find, and very friendly to the diets of older adults. We have now explored 3 highly valuable plant-based protein options. There is still one final group of foods, very familiar, yet when used correctly, They can help lower blood sugar, stabilize insulin levels, and even significantly reduce HbA1c levels in just a few weeks. 4. Legumes, the hidden powerhouses for people with diabetes. When thinking about foods that help manage diabetes, you might immediately consider leafy greens or whole grains. But there is another group of foods that may seem ordinary, yet acts as a silent hero in balancing blood sugar. These are legumes, including lentils, chickpeas, black beans, red beans, and navy beans. Not only are legumes delicious and easy to prepare, but they also have a low glycemic index, are rich in plant-based protein, contain plenty of soluble fiber, and are packed with essential micronutrients. Together, these qualities help stabilize blood glucose levels in a sustainable way and support the prevention and improvement of diabetes-related complications. Why are legumes so highly valued? The first thing to mention is their very low glycemic index. Depending on the type, legumes typically have a GI ranging from 10 to 30, which is ideal for people with diabetes. Unlike white rice or bread, legumes do not cause sharp spikes in blood glucose. Thanks to their high fiber content, the carbohydrates in legumes are digested slowly, allowing glucose to enter the bloodstream gradually and helping maintain stable levels after meals. A standard 100-gram serving of cooked legumes provides about 20 to 30 grams of carbohydrates, but also contains 7 to 10 grams of fiber and 7 to 10 grams of protein. This ideal ratio helps you feel full for longer, reduces the urge to snack, and supports weight loss, which is a critical factor in controlling type 2 diabetes. Fiber, the golden factor in legumes. Legumes contain two types of fiber, but soluble fiber plays the most important role in controlling blood sugar. In the stomach, soluble fiber forms a gel-like coating around food, slowing down digestion and glucose absorption. This prevents sudden spikes in blood sugar. Fiber also helps reduce bad cholesterol, LDL, improves digestion, and supports a healthy gut microbiome. Essential minerals in legumes. One serving of cooked lentils can provide about 180 micrograms of folate, or 45% of daily needs, around 3.3 milligrams of iron, which helps transport oxygen and maintain energy, nearly 36 milligrams of magnesium, which supports insulin function and soothes the nervous system, around 250 to 300 milligrams of potassium, which helps stabilize blood pressure and protect the heart. Folate and magnesium are especially important for people with diabetes because they help improve glucose metabolism, increase insulin sensitivity, and prevent nerve damage. Antioxidants in legumes. Protecting the pancreas. Many people are unaware that legumes are rich in flavonoids, carotenoids, and phenolic compounds. These nutrients can reduce inflammation, lower oxidative stress, protect blood vessels and nerve tissues, improve insulin sensitivity. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that people who regularly ate legumes were able to reduce their HbA1c by up to 1% within a few months, an effect comparable to early-stage diabetes medication. Support for heart and kidney health. Diabetes not only affects blood sugar, but also increases the risk of heart disease and kidney damage. Legumes help lower total cholesterol and LDL, reducing the risk of atherosclerosis. Additionally, the antioxidants and fiber in legumes help reduce pressure on the kidneys, which helps prevent diabetic kidney disease. How to use legumes effectively and deliciously. Legumes are incredibly versatile and can be prepared in many ways. Lentil soup with tomatoes, turmeric, and herbs. Chickpea salad mixed with cucumber, olive oil, lemon juice, and cilantro. Stewed black beans served with brown rice and steamed vegetables. White bean soup with carrots and onions, lightly seasoned. You can also combine legumes with other plant proteins like tofu or quinoa to create a complete meal containing all 9 essential amino acids. This ensures your body gets all the vital nutrients it needs without relying on meat. Important notes for diabetics with kidney issues. Although legumes are highly nutritious, they also contain relatively high levels of potassium and phosphorus. For people with diabetes who have kidney damage, it is important to consult a doctor or dietitian to determine appropriate intake levels. Also, avoid overcooking legumes or consuming canned beans high in salt. Instead, soak dry legumes overnight and cook until just tender to preserve maximum nutritional value. Legumes are more than a common food. They are a natural therapy. If you are looking for a food that stabilizes blood sugar, nourishes the digestive system, protects the heart, and supports weight loss, start with a small bowl of beans each day. No drastic changes are needed. Simply adding legumes to your meals 3 to 4 times per week is already a strong step forward in your diabetes management journey. Dear friend, we have just gone through 4 excellent plant-based protein food groups for people with diabetes, starting with quinoa, followed by nutritional seeds, tofu and tempeh, and finally, legumes. Each of these foods offers practical benefits such as stabilizing blood sugar, improving insulin sensitivity, reducing inflammation, supporting cardiovascular health, and enhancing your daily quality of life. I understand that living with diabetes is not easy. It requires patience, discipline, and faith that this condition can be managed if you know what to do. And sometimes, just one small change in your daily meal can lead to a big improvement in your long-term health. That is why today, I invite you to start with the simplest step. Choose just one food from the 4 groups above, even if it is just a handful of seeds, a slice of tempeh, or a small bowl of beans. Try incorporating it into your lunch or dinner this week. Observe your body, feel the changes. You will see that the journey toward better health is not far away. It begins right on the plate in front of you. If you found today's content helpful, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you will not miss the next videos. And if you have ever used any of these foods in your journey to control blood sugar, please share your story in the comments below. I am always here to listen and walk this path with you. Wishing you health, peace, and steady blood sugar every day. See you in the next video.